I'm Penelope. I'm 11 years old. I sell a wide variety of homemade soap. My business is special because it is completely child-run, but that doesn't mean we are not worth taking seriously. After earning enough money to start the business, I made a website. My website is tinyurl.com/Penelope's Custom Soap. Now I have over 60 different products. Here's an example of my seasonal Christmas soap. I got started when my grandpa came to town and gave me a soap making set, but I ran out of ingredients very fast. I went to Michael's with my mom to buy more, and now I own a soap making business. My soaps are glycerin based and have many different fragrances, colors, and patterns. If I had more money, I would improve my website and expand delivery territories. I also want to expand my product line to include bath bombs or liquid soap. Thank you for your time.
Hey, Penelope, well done. Background, spot on. Yeah. All right, Crystal, would you like to lead us off?
Sure. Yeah, I love the background. I think it's great because you have your company name right there, what you sell, and your website, so people can just go directly to it. I actually was wondering, how many products have you sold so far?
A lot.
Awesome. Well, that's great. And have you figured out like how, I guess, kind of like your break even point and how much you need to sell versus how much you bring in? Are you kind of keeping track of any financials of any sort?
Well, I keep the receipts.
Awesome. Well, I think you're definitely on the way to starting a really successful business. I would definitely keep track of all that and the pricing. Maybe even looking at like what are your best sellers, like maybe sell more of the things that people really like, testing out different things over the seasons. But yeah, great job. Very, very great presentation.
Thank you.
So Penelope, I'm on your website right now. Probably going to order soap, not going to lie. What I really enjoyed is that you seem to have a really good sense of your sort of the next year to 3 years of your growth. And I really like the fact that you've honed in and said, okay, right now, my biggest challenge is ensuring that my website, works because I'm delivering, and then expanding delivery areas. I think as when you start off as an entrepreneur, it's always great to see what are your steps as you grow. So I'm curious, how old are you right now?
11.
Oh, 11. So do you have in your mind, when you turn 18, where do you think this business is going to be?
I really don't know.
How about 13?
I'll probably sell bath bombs by then.
Okay, all right. And what is making you kind of think of you said you were going to go into bath soaps and hand soaps, like why those? What made you choose the expansion of the line?
Well, I feel like a lot of people like soap, and just one type of soap is nice, but more is better.
I think it's great. Again, I admire the discipline with which you are making sure you get a great business with your glycerin soaps, and then in the next 2 to 3 years what lines you're going to expand into. One piece of advice I have is that you look for those small shops that have done the same, that have started with a winner and then have expanded, and see kind of the lines in which they go. A friend of mine, she owns something called Rachel's Plan B with a BEE. And she did that. She started with one product and then expanded. And always, my piece of advice is always reach out to those entrepreneurs and ask them, how did you choose? And you'll find a collective of other women that are also in the industry, in the beauty industry, that will be more than happy to also advise you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Penelope. My name is Chris. I love your business idea. I too will be, I'm already on your website. So thank you for having it there so easy, because I did mess up typing it a couple times because I have clumsy fingers. And so I was so glad to have it there. So that's a very, very good idea for how to really get people on your website as soon as possible. So I'm curious about like how you chose the price for your product.
Oh, well, Mostly like the size, honestly. Smaller soaps are less expensive.
Yeah, they're less expensive to make, so you can make them a little bit cheaper, huh? So I happen to know a lot of makers, people who make all kinds of different things, and I know several soap makers. So I was going to put a couple into the chat so that you can check them out. And I know at least 3 or 4, and their branding is also different, and their products are also different. And I thought it might help you kind of look and just see how you might make your business stand out. And I happen to buy from all of them because I have one I like for like, taking a shower, and I have one I like for my hands, and I have a daughter who has sensitive skin. And so I have one for her. And so I thought that you might get some ideas and inspiration for them. So I'm going to dig them up while we're still here and put them in the chat for you. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Penelope, you rocked it. Well done. Great job. Look for some orders. Fill them, get them out quick in time for the holidays. So take care. Thanks for coming today.